My name is Adrianne, and I am a reading interventionist. I started the process because I enjoyed yoga, and it's something that I've been practicing for 15 years. However, through this process and learning more about the philosophy and learning about the history, it has actually relit a fire in my life and has brought out a spirituality that I haven't seen in about 20 years. So it's been a super exciting journey for me. Physically, I'm learning that it's not just about being super bendy, and adding in that mobility and strength training with it as well. And I've learned all of that through my friends at Soul. And mentally, it has been just enlightening. Even though I have a master's degree, I have 3 college degrees. I've got a lot going up there, but this one has really stretched me in a different way. And so I have enjoyed the entire process, ups and downs.
How has it stretched you differently from having your master's degree and other degrees?
So I think that how it's changed for me from having a master's degree and doing those types of studies is that there is a process of things that you have to know and that they expect you to know, they being the people that are going to hire you or within the educational system. It's like what they want you to know and then what you're supposed to and then take and practice. With this, it's taking all the tools and taking all of the lessons and figuring out how they have changed me as a person, and then I can take that and share that with other people. So it's not just, hey, this is reflective of what we're teaching you. You're actually going to take it, internalize it, and then you're going to, it's instead of looking at a mirror reflection, it's actually going through the mirror. It's like following Alice through the looking glass, and then you're getting to find this whole new world. And that whole new world is just a magical place to be.
Why did you choose Soul Academy for your yoga teacher training?
So I chose Soul Academy for a few very special reasons, and all of those reasons are the people that are at Soul. I had actually initially started doing the research to become a yoga teacher a while ago, and it was suggested to me as like, hey, just back off a little bit. And I am a person that once I decide something, I'm going to go do it, and I'm going to go do it right then and there, and I don't wait. But something told me to hold back. That something was Sunny. And when I knew that Sunny had something up her sleeve, I knew it was going to be done well. It's going to be done with fidelity. It was going to be done with people that I feel safe with and I feel loved by, and also the community that was going to be attracted to that academy were going to be the people that I wanted to spend my time with. What I have enjoyed most about yoga teacher training at Soul is meeting Erin. She is amazing. I love her so much. I love her energy and just she's just so cool, and her vibe is just, she's very inspiring, and she leads by example and not just saying what you should be. It's watching her and how she interacts with people is really great. And my classmates have been amazing, getting to know them, and it's just, the entire experience has felt like a very stable and nurturing environment. And I think that's been the best part of all of it.
What do you know your magic is to give to the world?
My magic
What do you know for sure?
Okay. My magic sauce is that I will be a compass to those people who are feeling a little bit lost, whether it's on a yoga journey or any other journey that they're going through. It's not a fun place to be when you're feeling lost or alone, so I know that my magic sauce is that I can make people feel less alone and be a guide or a helper to get them on their way. With my own personal yoga background, I know that yoga is a part of fitness, and it is a lot more than that, but without having the addition of the strength training and the understanding of mobility and all of the additions that Soul has put in to this particular yoga teacher training, I believe that other teachers are missing out on that aspect because it can open up possibilities for injury or people having false confidence or even, clients running into certain issues that they wouldn't necessarily be able to solve. And with my own experience and my own now knowledge of what it should be, I realized that I have injuries that I've had in my life that were caused by a poor practice because I didn't have that background that I learned with soul, with the strength. And also, it's a mixed pair. Like, you have to have one with the other. You can't have just one, or you're missing out on, that whole approach that is so great about being here at Soul. So I started the yoga training program because I found yoga about 16 years ago when I was continuously having issues with my back, and I was told that they were going to put a rod in my spine, and I had an option of either getting the rod put in my spine or I could get a prescription for Vicodin, and neither of those options were something that I was interested in. I didn't have 6 months of my life to lie around and heal. I was a single parent and a school teacher. That's just not something you can do. Taking a narcotic is not a great way to solve any kind of a problem, so that was absolutely going to be off the table. So it was mentioned to me by a friend of mine. They said, you have a background and you're an athlete. Have you ever thought about trying yoga? Just kind of like, And then I tried it, and I realized, one, it was a little bit more challenging than I thought it was. It wasn't just standing in postures and being like, And so when I went through that and I started doing those classes on a regular basis, it was like, oh, this is fantastic. I feel amazing. And I started noticing a huge difference in the way my body moved and the way that my stress levels were changing. So I wanted to be able to share that with other people. And then, I waited and I started the classes, and the classes have been great. And through that, it hasn't just been, all right, now I'm going to teach those things. It has actually been a process where it's making me look a little bit deeper into who I am and what I want to be, and maybe things that I haven't dealt with in the past. And it's become a much more spiritual journey and a much more emotional journey as well. And I am so thankful for that, because if you don't incorporate all of those things in our lives, you're missing out on living that, great, big, huge, authentic life that we all want. And short time on this earth, you might as well make it the best one you can possibly have. So, it's been a life-changing experience for me.
What do you have to say about taking yoga teacher training online versus in person?
I'm not really sure why anybody would want to take a yoga teacher training online. I mean, I can understand maybe during COVID days when you didn't have an option. So if you had to do that, I get that. However, being with people and seeing bodies move and seeing emotions change and understanding the human factor behind this practice and being in person, there's no replacement for that. And as a teacher that taught online for a year and a half almost and had to go through that experience, I can tell you, you're never going to learn online what you do in person. Whether you're an adult or a child, you get so much more being with people. We are, we're pack animals by nature, right? So we need our pack, and we need to be able to have that, and you need to have the support, and you need to fall down and have somebody help you pick you up. And I don't even care if it was like, the difference was thousands of dollars. I could pay $5 to do online and get the same thing. I would still pay more and get this experience, because this is what's actually going to be helpful and viable and long lasting. If you are considering signing up to do this, just do it. Just do the thing. If it's sitting there like itching your brain and saying, hey, I want to maybe do this, but you either don't have the confidence or you have something else that's holding you back, if it's there, it's meant to be. There's a reason why that thing is sitting there going, hey, maybe you should try this. So if it's sitting there tickling your brain, go for it, because you can get through the experience and still make a decision. Yes, I want to be a teacher, or maybe I don't want to be a teacher. Maybe I just want to continue my own yoga journey. But if that idea is there, don't wait. just come over to Soul and try it out because it's worth every minute of it. Bye. So yogurt. We like yogurt. I eat it every day. I'm ready. I feel like I should have a spotlight down on
What's your magic sauce that you're gonna put in the bowl?
my magic sauce.
So what's your name?
Adrianne.